I've got some notes about what I think's working for you and what is not working for you based on what you said about having, had this product up for the last 5 months and only made 3 sales. So tell me what you think is working and what you don't think is working right now, and I'll share mine and then we'll compare notes. That I don't think you're talking about this anywhere near enough. You think you're talking about it all the time, right? Because you're editing your videos, you're filming the content, and you're seeing everything in a really condensed period of time, where in reality, if you post a few times a week, you're maybe actually only talking about your product twice in a month, and people aren't paying attention, and it's not enough in terms of volume. I know that's difficult to do, right? Especially when you've got a full-time job, when you've got kids, when you've got other things going on, and sometimes the last thing you want to do at the end of the day is be like, oh, I need to post something online. As much as possible, you batch things. If you've got a busy life like I do, I batch create my content. Very little of what I do is ever posted in real time because I just don't have that kind of life. Like, that's just not possible for me, so that you can try and show up consistently. I don't think you need to take it down, but I think you need to go back through a validation exercise with really talking to your audience, talking to your email list, doing a survey, asking them what they want, what their problems are, and then we can go back through how you might solve those problems. And I think you'll not only find some things, some ideas for some future products, but I also think you'll find ideas for how you can tweak and improve what you're currently offering. I think that will help massively. Often I share this feedback and this advice, and that is that I don't think there's a clear enough difference between your freebie and your digital product. I don't think when people are clicking that link, they understand clearly the difference in the value add you get for paying for something versus the free version of what you've got. I don't think we're talking about wholesale changes here, right? I think we're talking about minor changes to the copy that makes it really clear this is the value of what you get for free, and this is the upgraded thing that you pay for, and this is why the upgraded thing that you pay for is going to get you from A to B and get you to that desired end state that you're looking for. So what I'm going to do for that, just to make this easier, is I'm just going to record me talking you through that, and I'll just screenshot and a green screen of me saying, change this, and I think that's just going to make this entire process easier. Final thing I want to talk about is a change to pricing. I think you need to up your prices. I think what you're doing right now is far too cheap, and I know that feels uncomfortable for you, and I can feel the resistance from you being like, Helen, I don't want to increase my prices. I know that. But I think we need to talk about it. If we look at what your financial goal is, right, which is punchy for the next 12 months of how much money you want to be making and how quickly you want to be getting to that kind of threshold, right now, you're just not going to do that with your existing pricing matrix. It's just not possible. You're not getting enough in the top of the funnel. The conversion rates just aren't happening, and the pricing matrix isn't there to make the maths work to make that possible. And I'm not trying to come across as negative at all. It's just the math isn't working for you. So I think we need to increase the prices. We've talked about how we're going to improve the conversions. We've talked about how we're going to improve the number of people coming into the top of the funnel. And the third pillar of that is us revising the pricing. So I think as a minimum, I want to see that starting price is 17. And I think you raise the price of the main masterclass video content because there's so much value in there. I think you need to add in a third middle price point to the overall product suite, which will identify that product once you've got the results from that survey, so that you're not producing and creating something that people don't want. Okay, how are you feeling now? Good, I'm glad. All right, I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.